The library is officially open. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making it. My name is Anya Braun, and here on my channel we talk about Black businesses, artists, entertainment, and information. And today, do you know what we're doing? Do you know what we're doing? We're exposing bitches, okay? Exposing. Because honestly, if you know me, one of my least favorite things in the world is Black people getting scammed. Yeah. Not living for that. Have we not been through enough? Have we not been through enough? Truly. Not Black women getting scammed. Oh my God, no. Not Black people scamming other Black people. Oh my God. Bruh. This is extremely serious, okay? So what we are doing today is a deep dive on the one, the only, dun dun dun, TLC. Now you may be in shock right now, being like, no scrubs? No, don't worry, not that TLC. This is an MLM, which if you don't know is a multi-level marketing company named Total Life Changes. Yeah, Total Life Changes, woo! And they're gonna change your life, all right, yep. They're gonna change your life, they're gonna snatch that money snatch it right out of your account, yep, Don't worry, you'll be left with nothing. Your life will be completely changed because you're now homeless. So basically, we're gonna just dive into that. This was a comment suggestion from my last video on the FOREX scam, the MLM as well, I Am Academy. If you can't tell, I am anti-MLM, and I do love to make these videos for the MLMs that specifically target Black and marginalized communities because, you know, that's what we do here on this channel. So if you haven't seen that video already, please go check it out. It will be linked as the first one down below if it's not one of these pop-ups or whatever. But you need to see that. There is a lot to get into, okay? So make sure that you are subscribed to this channel if you would like to support another Black person. If you don't, that's shady and weird and racist. But anyway, make sure that you like the video. Leave a comment down below about... You know what? There's going to be so much to comment on that I will just let you decide. I'll let you decide what you would like. What point of this you feel like you just can't take it anymore and you have to leave a comment regarding the actual terror that is multi-level marketing and this company. Cheers. Don't forget to follow me on my other socials. I am at Anya Braun Beauty on Instagram and at Anya Braun Foodie on TikTok, ANJABRAUNFOODIE. Also say, before we head into this video, I'm probably gonna have to stop at some point to do this like middle portion to really get the deep dive because I want to be able to really just sit down, you know? But I also wanted to get this intro, outro filmed before I'm about to leave. I only have a couple minutes before I have a photo shoot. Didn't know that was happening today, but you know, the life of an artiste, that is what it is. Also, another slight disclaimer being that everything that I say in this video are my opinions, backed up with some facts. If they are facts, I'll tell you where I got them from. Every resource that I have will be linked down below. Truthfully, the majority of the information that I've gotten for this video comes directly from the Total Life Changes website, which you would presume, if it's on their website, that they would be okay with sharing it. So that's what we're doing. Okay, yeah, let's go. Bucket hats secured. Why, hello. You may notice, as I stated previously, this is an entirely different day. I look different. It literally does not matter at all. But we're gonna hop right into it, okay? As I said previously, the MLM that we will be discussing today is Total Life Changes, otherwise known as TLC. Don't know if I said this before, however, this was a comment mentioned on my last video, so shout out to you for commenting that. If you have any other multi-level marketing or scams that you would like me to do a deep dive on, please leave a comment. I would be happy to. As always, for some context, let's just go over the definition of multi-level marketing, which is what MLM stands for, also known as direct selling, social selling, network marketing, etc., etc. I'm reading this off of my laptop. According to Oxford Languages, multi-level marketing, the practice of selling goods or services, not the voice crack, The practice of selling goods or services on behalf of a company in a system whereby participants receive commission on their sales as well as the sales of any participants they recruit. Funny. Also, I'm having some sort of allergic reaction on my lips, so I have to wear this stuff on it. Don't even bother. It also says in quotations here, many people promote multi-level marketing as a way to get rich quick. That's funny. Now let us look at the definition of a pyramid scheme, still from Oxford Languages. A form of investment, illegal in the US and elsewhere, in which each paying participant recruits 2 further participants, with returns being given to early participants using money contributed by later ones. So, common theme that we're seeing here for both of them is recruitment-based businesses. As you will see linked down below from the FTC directly, the statistic is that there are 99% of people who join an MLM or are part of an MLM will not make any money and or lose money. So, don't know about you, but if 99% of people were gonna say, I don't know, get food poisoning from a restaurant, don't you think you wouldn't go there? So Total Life Changes, otherwise known as TLC, is a wellness MLM. They sell teas, supplements, juices surrounding health, wellness, weight loss, etc., etc. Now, Total Life Changes has a large majority of their customers who are also their representatives, otherwise known as life changers, who are targeted towards and a part of Black communities, minority communities, Black women communities specifically. Okay, that's who a lot of the biggest reps are. That's who is getting targeted the most for this MLM, which in general, I will link down below some of my other favorite anti-MLM creators because you can see in all of their videos, they do like reaction type videos, the manipulation that happens in order to get people into what I would consider an unethical business practice. And so what we often see, as per mentioned in my last FOREX video, is that people in MLMs who are recruiting people tend to recruit people and people tend to get recruited in their most vulnerable state. So people that they know who are low on funds, who are sick, who have diseases, who have ailments, disabilities, any person who's in a vulnerable position. Obviously, it is much easier to take advantage of someone if they are in a vulnerable position, especially if that position requires needing money, which, if we just look at the facts here, Black women are systemically the most disadvantaged, underappreciated, in my opinion, and unprotected group of people in America. So it kind of makes sense in the absolute most evil genius way to say who is the most disadvantaged person, who is the most vulnerable, and then target them so you can get the most success and the most profit. Yeah, it's ass. You can also see this based on just their website alone. Smiling Black women faces, smiling faces of color, all over the place, okay? And the deal is with MLMs is that the recruits or the representatives in all kinds of MLMs, their job is to recruit because you can almost always not at all make a livable wage by just selling products because the products are often very inflated in price, which we'll get to later. But nevertheless, recruitment is a huge part of any type of success, even though you have a 99% chance of, I don't even want to call it failure because it's not your fault if you failed, if there's 99% of people have, but recruitment is essential for success in an MLM. If you go to the Total Life Changes website, which I don't suggest it, don't buy anything. I mean, I won't tell you what to do, but if you don't like scamming minorities, specifically Black women, then probably stay away from all MLMs in general. But you can go to their website, and under the tab that says company, you will find Meet the Team. And that is where you will see who's in charge. Okay, now, let me just take a wild guess. Even before, I mean, I've already seen this, clearly, I did research, but the stigma or the stereotype that these big businesses are just run by these old white men, and that's what gets them rich, and they just are like shitty. They take advantage of people just in any kind of business. They're corrupt, Well, I will not be showing their faces because they're not getting any free clout from me. However, you can see that the top 3 people in the company, the CEO, who calls himself the CVO, his name is Jack Fallon, and CVO stands for Chief Vision Officer, which is made up, and the other people, John, Scott, all, of course, at the top, white men. We have Chief Operations Officer, Chief Communications Officer, etc., etc. It goes down. They try and, sprinkle in some women, sprinkle in some people of color when we get down to, like, I don't know, human resources or whatever. But main point is the people who are making the most money here are white men. And if we just take 2 seconds before, like, this could just be summed up to this. The business model is based on recruitment, specifically for this company, of black women looking to make money and improve their health and wellness, knowing that 99% of people in all MLMs will not make any money, okay? And also knowing that the pyramid structure, which we'll get into, of MLMs means that whoever is at the top gets all the money. As the money gets filtrated through people, recruit more people, the money goes up, 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 up. However, those people who have been recruited 9 times out of 10 are losing money. They're just shoveling money upwards. So it's funny to me that these men, these white men, specifically Jack, is perfectly fine having a business, knowing that he's targeting the most disadvantaged group of people in America, knowing that there is almost a 100% chance that they will fail and become in debt, lose money, never make a single penny. Not cute, huh? So, in order to become a representative for Total Life Changes, TLC, so you got a couple options, okay? The representatives for TLC are known as life changers. Wow. Very creative. Now you have 2 options. You can, if you would like to try these products that are overpriced, then you can become a preferred customer. So I'll read that out to you. As a preferred customer, this comes straight from their website as well. As a preferred customer, we want you to share our line of products with other retail customers so you can earn credit toward your own free products. You'll win new retail customers fast just by sending them free product samples that'll change their life. Additional benefits include a personal retail website for shopping and sharing, the potential to easily earn points towards free products, ability to send samples to potential customers, helping people get happy and healthy. Wow. So kind. You're so generous. Or you can also become a life changer. Now they make sure to add in the little corner here that you get the most benefits by being a life changer. Of course, who wouldn't want to be a life changer? Become a life changer. As a life changer, you can take advantage of our premium products by sharing them with new retail customers and earn 50% retail bonus for each product sold. You can also enroll new life changers and preferred customers to join your business and help you earn even more residual income. Additional benefits include cutting-edge technologies like a personal retail website for your customers, world-class customer support and premium products, access to our powerful TLC Life Changer app, help others feel TLC products and inspire them to make a total life change. Wow, that's interesting. I would love to just point out the few minor things that we're already getting into where it says your business. Interesting, because a lot of people in MLMs like to call themselves business owners, although they are not business owners. They work for a company who is a business, who has an owner who is not them. They are a 1099 contracted employee, and they have no business. Also, I do believe that it is funny when they use the word residual income, because it does give you the idea that you won't even have to work hard. Because let's just look up what residual income actually means. Let's see. Okay, period. Residual income is income that one continues to receive after the completion of income producing work. I don't know why I got confused. So that means, for example, like xoxo, one of my faves, she'll say, I make a YouTube video, I put the work in to make the YouTube video stays up, it continues to get views, that is residual income. You no longer have to do any work in order to get paid. And I think it's very, very interesting for them to make it seem as though it's so easy, saying on their own website that this will bring you residual income. It says even more residual income when it's just income. Like, you just work and then you get paid. That's just income. That's not residual. That's not passive income. That's you work and then you get paid. So let's see what it takes to become a life changer. Oh my God. So it said on their website, in order to become a life changer, you must buy the $49.95 business starter kit, which, as previously stated, there is no possible way for you to buy some tea from another company and then suddenly you're a business owner. But, what do I know? I'm not even a life changer. However, I will also like it noted that in here, when you actually select become a life changer, it'll ask you if you want to start a digital starter kit or a standard starter kit, and then ask you what products you would like to try, both of which are $25, presumably additional to whatever it is that you are going to purchase. And I believe that the cheapest thing that you can purchase is around $30. So they're already getting us good. Now let's read some of the important points that are in the disclaimer of becoming a life changer. It says, and I quote, no guarantees. Factors that influence likelihood of success include, but are not limited to, time, dedication, effort, and skill. Now, they really wanted me to go in on this one because this is not the first time we have seen from an MLM that you're just not working hard enough. You're just not working hard enough. You need to work harder. You need to work more. You need to work more. After they already said this is residual income. So which is it? Are you gaining residual income, or are you putting in your time, dedication, effort, and skill? And a lot of it. And guess what? Even if you put in the maximum amount of time, effort, dedication, and skill, factors, that can influence your likelihood of success, there's still a 99% chance that you being in an MLM in general will cause you to lose money or never ever make any money. So tell me how it's possible to make residual income while also being in debt to the company. Oh, but you can't be in debt to the company because you're a business owner. Oh, but if you're a business owner, then how are you making residual income? Aren't you just making normal income? Funny. The lies continue. Another fun point here that I'll be reading, it says, for each customer sale, you can earn up to 50% of a product's qualifying volume in a cash commission. Okay, so here's where you also hear from MLMs, QV, whatever, PV, GV, group volume, personal volume, qualifying volume. All of these are to say that you will not be earning the full price. So if you, sell somebody something for $10, you will not make $10, correct? Also, they get to decide what the qualifying volume is. Their example for this is the laso tea, which we will be using for our example as well. They say the retail price is $49.95. The qualifying volume is 40 QV. So 50% of QV, qualifying volume, equals a $20 commission. So if you sold one of those, you'd get a $20 commission. Now this is very important. They make a point to mention you cannot earn money solely by sponsoring others to join your organization. Here come the loopholes, folks. We're getting through the loopholes because, as was stated in our definition of a pyramid scheme, recruitment-based, MLM, also recruitment-based, funny. However, in order to get around being considered a pyramid scheme, a lot of people or a lot of MLMs have implemented products. So this is their way of saving their ass, basically, by saying, no, you can't just recruit people because then that would be a pyramid scheme, and we are not that, right? But basically, the products in MLMs are often very difficult to sell because of their inflated price, because they have to account for the commission given out to the other people in the pyramid, right? Because when you make a commission, your upline makes a commission, their upline makes a commission, their upline makes a commission, right? Everyone's taking off a chunk. Now my favorite part. Oh my God, who's excited? Let's get a drum roll. That was a terrible drum roll. I only have one pen and my finger. Let us read the Statement of Average Gross Compensation, otherwise known as the compensation plan. Let's take a look. This is my fave. My fave. Let's take a look at the numbers. The numbers. Okay. Oh my gosh. So once again, this comes directly from their website. And this is the United States Statement of Average Gross Compensation in 2020, published in June 2021. So this just came out. We're breaking news here. Let us see. Let's just read. I'll just give you the info. You can make your own opinion. In 2020, about 220,573 U.S. life changers participated in the TLC business opportunity in one or more months, and about 93,446 of them earned money from their sales and the sales of those they sponsored. Here is what they typically earned annually before expenses. I would just love to drop that in there, before expenses. So they don't account for, in these earnings statements, any of the money that people had to spend monthly and to start in order to just be a part of this business, in order to be a life changer, okay? We're gonna start off with the first year life changers, okay? So it's their first year life changers. They're, hitting the ground running, very motivated. About 59%, or 111,448 people, earned no money at all. Don't you just love when over half of your company who just started their business makes no money? And in fact, they had to pay, to join, meaning they have lost money because they've made nothing, yet they had to pay to join. Cute. I'll also read the other stats for you before we move on to the total amount of life changers and how much they earned annually. About 41%, 78,696 people earned, and the average annual earnings were 1,000. Okay, here's... Bitch, if you don't think this shit's a scam, what is the first thing that they tell you when it comes to when you have a job interview, let's say? In your resume, there better be no what? What's the one word? Everyone knows it. I'll wait. Exactly. Typos. Not a single typo, because what does it do? Comes off as unprofessional. You did not check your work. You, dare I say, do not care enough to. But you can, if you would like to take the time to go to their website right now, you can go ahead and do it and go to the very teeny bottom, and that's where you'll be able to see it. But I'll also put my brightness up on here and I'll show it to you because you need to see this. The fact that I am presuming that this number is supposed to say 1,151.71. However, it does say, hopefully you can see this, 1,1511.71, which is, in case you did not know, that is not a number. That is not how numbers are, formatted. That is, it doesn't exist. It's not real. So I guess we can do whatever we want with that. I will go out on a limb here though, and I'll just remove the typo. Let's say they accidentally put one extra one at the end of that, and that's supposed to be 1,151.71. Okay? Which is now, we have 59% making nothing, 41% making $1,500 for the entire year, not including any of the money that they've had to spend in order to be a part of the company. That's very, very interesting, isn't it? Yeah. So either you make no money or you make such little money that you are well below the poverty line. That couldn't even pay rent for 1 month, and that is the total amount for your time, effort, skill, dedication that the first years, on average received for the year. So year one, put a strong year in at work, and not be able to pay your bills for a single month. I'll also just tell you, because we are here, the top 10%, 7,870 people of life changers who earned an average of $2,681.43 annually. And the top 1%, 787 people, life changers, who earned an average of $12,569.18. Meaning that the top 1% of people who started this business, their first year, top 1%, still cannot or have not made enough money to survive. Yeah, not even surviving. We're still not even hitting the line of minimum wage. No. Now, let us take a look at the annual income earned by all life changers, about 220,573 people in 2020. Very important. Now is the whole company. We're getting the gist of the whole vibe, I need some water for this before I even start this. Okay. About 58%, 127, so it's 127,000 and 127,127 people. Why is that so hard? Earned no money at all. Let's just cut to the chase. They earned nothing. 58% of the company is in debt to the company. It's an MLM. Should that be my new song? I can put that in the beginning of my anti-MLM videos. Anyway, moving on. Now for the rest of the people. About 42%, 93,446 people earned, and the average annual earnings were $1,124.05. Wow. Oh my God. That's crazy. It's almost like that's completely not a livable wage. It's almost like it's well below the poverty line. It's almost like it's a scam. My opinion. So I just feel as though, I just feel as though I need to state that if 58% of the people involved in your business made no money, they spent money to get in, don't worry. You already got that money. But they made no money. And 42%, the remaining, earned an average annual earning of $1,124.05. How the fuck do you expect to recruit any people? How, who are you going to show this number to and they're going to be like, oh yeah. But that is the issue. The issue is the lack of transparency. The issue is that they will not show you these and say, oh, just so you know, it's a low effort situation. You win some, you lose some. It is what it is. It's like a gamble. They don't say that. No. They say, this is how you change your life. You're a life changer after all. This is how you change your life. This is how you change the lives of your family, your community. This is how you get people to be healthy and happy and successful and wealthy. Except it's not. And I would like to say that from the representatives, one of my least favorite things to see is that you just didn't work hard enough. So you and the 99% of other people in MLMs, also the 58% of people who are in your company, none of them worked hard enough. not 127,127 people worked hard enough. They just weren't giving it the good old crack at it, huh? Yeah, that sucks. And the other part that I absolutely despise is the fact that the recruiters, because there's very few, as we know, the best way to have any sort of success, I guess you can call it, in a, I was going to say a pyramid scheme, but it's not, in an MLM, is to join when the company first starts, because then that way, everyone else who gets recruited after that is therefore in your downline, which means you get compensation based on their compensation as well, right? How much they're selling, how much they're recruiting. So that's the easiest way to have any sort of success, and pretty much the only way to have any sort of success, because as you can see, recruitments go up and you very easily run out of people on the planet to recruit. So, but I say all that to say that I strongly dislike when the very few people who have managed to take advantage of the majority of the people that they know and love come onto the internet, especially come onto social media, and the whole thing is that they're selling you a lifestyle, right? They sell you the lifestyle because they can't show you the numbers, period. So they sell you the lifestyle, they tell you you can do it, they tell you can do it, and the thing that I hate the most is when they try and tell you, they try and convince you, they manipulate you to say that you can be the top 1% because you're just so special. You're so special. If you work hard enough, you can be that top 1%. Most people fail, but you're different than most people. Well, here's the truth. You're not. And if they truly, truly, truly cared that much, they would just show you the numbers. They would just tell you, hey, chances are you're going to lose money here, but you could not. You know, if you take advantage of as many people as I did, then you can be right in there at the top 1% like me. You may not be able to sleep at night, but at least you'll have like a fat check. I will also read what it says right underneath here, where it says, earning commission requires skill, consistent work, and education. As with any compensation plan, your results may vary and will be based on your aptitude, business experience, knowledge, and the amount of time dedicated. There are no guarantees concerning the level of success you may experience. First of all, who's providing this education? Because right now we're paying $50 for 2 tea bags. There's no education happening here. Oh, so it gets me, it grinds my gears, because all of this, they put this in there to protect themselves, right? By saying like, oh, well, you might not earn anything. And the fact that they are saying to you inadvertently, if you do not reach the point to make any amount of money, like most people in the company do not, if you don't, then it's because you don't have enough skill, you're not working consistently enough, and you're just not smart enough. Sorry about it. You don't have enough business experience or knowledge, and you're not dedicating enough time. Not that this entire system is set up for you to fail, because it is, in my opinion, a scam. Next, I would like to read to you the return policy highlights. The return policy. Because as if they aren't sucking you dry already, they're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again. All right, let me pull it up here. Refund policy, return policy. Okay, here are some of my favorite highlights. Here are some of my favorite highlights from the return policy on their website. All of this is on their website, because guess what? They're not even hiding the fact that this shit doesn't work. They're manipulating people into believing it does. Hello. All right, here we go. Products ordered for the first time may be returned within 30 days of delivery for a full refund, less shipping and handling. Okay, great, thanks. So full refund, sure. Also, like, what is the products ordered for the first time? You're so fucking stingy. Let us read on. For all other orders, returns of all unopened and resellable, I don't know how you say it, resellable, I guess, products may be returned within 30 days of delivery for a full refund, less shipping and handling. Once again, Okay, so if I order something and I don't like it, how would I know if I don't like it if it's unopened? Yeah. Products returned more than 30 days from the delivery date are not eligible for a refund. You're SOL. Packages returned due to unsuccessful deliveries, i.e. 3 delivery attempts, customer moved, customer provided incorrect address or incomplete address, may be subject to additional shipping and handling charges to have the product resent. Like, bitch. Oh my God. This is like stressing, like this is, child. This one's my favorite. You're gonna live for it. Commissions of any type paid to life changers, independent representatives, on products that are ultimately returned to TLC for a refund will be deducted from future commission payments. The way that in every single thing that is written on this website, they are just like, I will take your money. If there's one thing an MLM will do, is take your money. Yep. Because this means, so in case you didn't get it, this means that even if you do manage to sell one single $50 tea pack to a person and they don't like it, that means that you are now $20 in the hole, again, to your company. That also means that if you have two people, say you get two people to buy these $50 tea packs, which is extremely highly unlikely, even if you do get them to buy it, if one of those people returns it for a refund, you are now back to zero because they will take the money that you would have made from that other person to cover the cost of what the other person got in their refund. Like, even when you think that it can't get shadier or less disgusting or more disgusting, they can. I've been talking for hours, so I apologize if it sounds a little funky, but let us move on. Last one for the return policy. Returns of more than $1,000 within 1 year may result in termination of a Life Changers account. Do you know how easy it is to get to $1,000 when all of the products are like $30 to like $60, $70? They're like, girl, if you return those 5 tea bags, you're done. Get out. The fuck? This should show you how ruthless this shit is. They're like, oh no, you're not even gonna try. It's not even scamming the scammer because you're literally just asking for like fairness and like, and they're like, no. That's so crazy. Oh, dear God. All right, moving on to the actual products. We're gonna get a good product example here because, you know, we need to know what we're selling, right? So let us take a look. Let's pull up the PDF, shall we? Which also, if you go to the products, you can find this. I'm going with the, I believe you pronounce it like laso tea pack. Let's see it here. It is called Laso Tea Original. I went with that because it was the most, you know, basic one, straight to the point. When you order the Laso Tea, it claims that it is a 5-pack. Okay, 5-pack. And the 5-pack of the mini packs, which include 2 tea bags per, you know, little package. So essentially you are getting 10 tea bags for the ever so generous cost of $49.95, which I don't think truly that you even want to get me started on how you can just take tea bags from like Wawa. Like this could be free. Yeah. Or just like a hotel, you know, or any place, even like the store. You could get some tea But we're gonna just really, you know what? Because I want you to know that I know that they know what they're doing. Let's just read it on. Read it on. Okay. This says, I'm looking at the PDF version too, which once again, all on their website. Take it morning, afternoon, and night. Wow. It says to drink a whole glass with lunch, dinner, and an evening snack. Oh, one half with an evening snack. Pardon me. It says tea that takes the pounds down. Does this sound familiar to anyone? Does this sound almost like every other detox tea? That's just low-key a laxative? Huh. That's crazy. All right. Let's see what's in it so we can actually... I will read out loud to you the list of active ingredients, and if any of these are popping out to you like they're $1 million ingredient, then you just let me know. Leave a comment. 1. Holy thistle / blessed thistle. Holy thistle, also known as blessed thistle, native to Europe and Asia, has several uses in traditional medicine. That's what it says on their site. I obviously looked it up on my own. We'll get there. I don't know how to pronounce this. Persimmon leaves, papaya, malva leaves. This does say marshmallow. I don't really know what you want me to do with that one. I'm assuming some sort of sister ingredient to the well-known marshmallow. Marshmallow is the, I can't even do the science, but just so you know, it does have a space. It is marshmallow. It's not marshmallow. Also has ginger, myrrh, and chamomile. Okay, so to me it sounds kind of like any other fucking tea in the world that doesn't cost $50 and ruin people's lives. Ding! So because I'm a bitch, I went and found a very comparable tea. And we'll see how much that one costs. Let's pull it up. So because the first active ingredient was this blessed thistle, this has all these names, I was like, oh, it's got to be pretty special, pretty cool, pretty rare, therefore pretty expensive, therefore, worth the money, even though we know it's not. Even though we already know that it's that place or that it's that price because they have to pay all the people in the pyramid. But just for shits and giggles, just because we're kikiing about it, I decided to look up another one. So this one is milk thistle tea, also known as holy thistle. Is a purple flowering herb in the daisy family and has been cultivated by humans for centuries. Now in this one that I'm looking at, the link will be down below. I don't know if this goes without saying, but it's not an affiliate link. This is just sources for what I'm telling you. You can look at it. So this one is from Buddah Teas, okay? Pretty basic. Buddah Teas. Let's see what they got in here. In this box, there are 18 tea bags, okay? One box, 18 tea bags, is $6.99. Okay. All right. Not an MLM. No one's getting hurt. There's no commission here. Just a good old product exchange. 18 tea bags for $6.99. Give me that milk thistle. Now, they also have bundles because wow, so nice, I guess. Never tried it before. Don't know what their vibe is, but you can get 6 boxes for $37.74. Gotta scratch myself. Now, we just do a little quick math here. You can either buy from an MLM, which I do not recommend, and you can get one box you can get 2 tea bags in a 5-pack for $50. So you get 10 tea bags for $50, or you could get 108 tea bags for $37.74. You mean to tell me that you can get 10 times the amount of tea bags with the same first active ingredient for what is that? I don't know what that math is. Like $13 less? That's pretty cool, wouldn't you say? Funny. It's almost as if this tea is not revolutionary and that the only reason that it exists is to cover up the recruitment aspect of the MLM, which would therefore make it just another old pyramid scheme. Funny. May I also just say that it does have on this same screen that none of this has been evaluated by the FDA. So when it says, oh yeah, it'll make you lose weight, says who? Oh, says the scammers? Oh, okay. Yeah, I trust them. So long story short, you can see how it's going, where it's going, what the vibes are. It is gross, huh? Yeah, it's gross. Now we will be moving on to my favorite portion. The portion about the life changers themselves. Yes, you heard this correctly. Let's do it. Let's talk about the actual life changers themselves, some of the biggest in the company, the top 1%, okay? Now there's a specific person who, I don't know if you know, but if you've heard of this MLM, I'm sure you do know. And their name is Coach Stormy. Coach Stormy is a public figure, has over 1 million followers on Instagram, was on a reality television show called Beyond the Pole. What is it called? Yeah, Beyond the Pole. And I believe her pronouns are she, her. Correct me if I'm wrong. I guess I'll call her she, her. And she is in the top 1%. She is a millionaire from this company. I don't know if I can even say that. Don't know. But she's a millionaire. Long story short, she's got a large audience, 1 million followers. Like I said, she's a public figure. Now, I have many issues, okay? And I would just like to use her essentially as a public figure for this example, okay? Because if you would like to, leave a comment below. I can keep my eyes out for you for the other non-famous representatives of this brand. However, Coach Stormy and all of her friends, Coach Stormy is a Black woman. The other people that I've seen her in the company with, also Black women. Also Black women who have a very distinct feature, a very distinct body type, shall I say. I mean, I'm not saying anything revolutionary here in saying that the super hourglass, super BBL body type is what's in, that's what's hot. Disclaimer, your body is not a trend and fuck that. But we also do know that that's what's, popular right now. If you can even say that. That's a whole nother video in itself, so we can talk about that if you'd like. But here's where my issue comes in, okay? So remember how I said that MLMs do the thing where they sell you the dream, they sell you the lifestyle, and that is how they get you roped in to joining their team, which in turn makes them money when you recruit others, sell other products, correct? So the main difference here between this MLM and let's say Monat, right? So when we think of Monat, we think about white girls in hats and, really tan, pale, tan skin, pale hair, filters. But when we think about TLC, we are thinking the IG model, the black girl baddie, my favorite. I mean, these are all my favorite things. Don't get me wrong, please. However, this is what we think of, and dare I ask us why that is. Why would it be that the people who are like some of your top earners, one of your top earners, being Coach Stormy, all of her friends share their luxurious lifestyle, they share their motivational speaking, they speak at events, they show their workouts. And here's the thing, right? I am not going to claim that Coach Stormy or any of the friends or anybody in general has had any plastic surgery done, because that's just not my place, not my business. I wouldn't know, right? However, you can see photos of her Instagram, and I would dare go on a limb and question if her body, specifically if her butt, is natural, okay? Now, I bring this up to say, in general, just separate from them, in general, I do believe that it is wrong to sell a weight loss tea to gain a certain physical shape in which you did not gain through using that tea. So for example, when we see on Instagram, we see it all the time, you know, people being like, oh, this waist trainer really helped me. This tea really helped me. Oh, working out, I just got this body from working out. And it's like, girl, I saw you in Miami, like you got that BBL. That's where I have a problem, because it's just another layer of deception, another layer of manipulation to get you to say, I want that person's life. I want to look like that person in this case, and I am going to do what they say to do in order to get it, even if that's not what they have done. And that becomes very dangerous, especially, dare I say, in an instance where you are already well aware that 58% of all the people in your company, over 200,000 people in the last year in 2020 during a pandemic, lost money. And you're well aware that the bulk of that target audience are Black women. And dare I say, because this is where the MLMs tend to get us, is when I say that they take advantage of vulnerable people. I'm not saying that being a stripper makes you vulnerable, like, girl, get the bag, do what you gotta do. I'm not saying strippers are miserable or sad or need help or anything, like, girl, you got it. However, it would not surprise me if someone who saw her, maybe even in this, I don't know when she started in this company, but if somebody saw her and she was manipulated at a vulnerable point in her life, I say that only because that's where most people are when they get recruited to be in an MLM. And then she took that and turned around to all of the other vulnerable people who she knew, who were just like her in her same position, and she recruited them. And obviously, she's recruited a lot of people, considering she is now a millionaire. So it makes me truly upset, truly sad to know the level of lies, the level of deception that people are okay with, even in the face of people who are in their exact same position. And that is where the vulnerability once again comes in, because nobody knows more vulnerable people than vulnerable people. I say all of this again to bring it back to, as we have seen, the top person in the company, the CVO, is a white man. The top 3 people in the company are white men, which, by the way, the soulless, like, dead eyes for me is like, wow, okay. You'll see it if you look on the website. But the top 3 people that are in charge of this company are white men. Therefore, presumably, the people who are making the most money are white men. And they are doing so by very clearly taking advantage of Black women, instructing them to take advantage of more Black women under the guise of health and wellness, which is just a fallacy considering the price inflation and the ingredients. And I also say all of that regarding Stormy and her friends and their bodies. Not to, like, be a hater, like, girl, if you want to get plastic surgery, if you don't, like, just, I don't give a shit. Like, do you look good, bow. However, I do have a problem with the exploitation of Black women's bodies for the profit of white men. I do. Because they are the ones putting their lives, putting their bodies on the internet because they are trendy, because they know that they will attract the audience that they want. If the light goes dark, then it's natural light, y'all. Do what you gotta do. but they are the ones who are attracting the audience that they want. It's so fucked up because you can clearly see by what I'm about to show you next that this man, Jack, this CEO, CVO, is perfectly fine with using Black women's bodies to get more Black women recruits in order to make more money, knowing that 99% of people in MLMs do not make any money or lose money, knowing that 58% of the people in his company have made $0 in 2020, and that the other remaining 42% have only made about $1,000. Knowing that. So here's my issue. When you get to the level of Stormy, when you get to the level of Jack, you know at this point what's happening. You know that there's scam involved. You know that this is just unethical. If anything, baseline, this is my opinion, this is an unethical business practice, period. And you know that. And here's the part that really gets me. You're perfectly fine with exploiting these Black women's bodies for profit. However, you have the absolute nerve to turn around and say, oh, I just think that all lives matter. I just think that, oh, like the event that was George Floyd's tragic murder? Funny. You don't even have the balls to stand up for the same women that pay your bills? Bitch, roll the clip.
Continue to do that. So where do I stand? Let's be honest. Where do I stand? And I just basically stand on all lives matter. Everything matters. That what we do in TLC, what we do as a human race, we are better than this.
So you mean to tell me that he can't even say the words Black Lives Matter when Black people and Black women are the ones who made him millions straight off their backs, knowing that 100% of the people who are life changers had to pay to do a business starter kit, knowing that they gave you their money because they thought that they would be on a journey through health and wellness. They thought that they would be improving their lives. They were sold the dream that you sold them. And you can't even say that they matter? It makes no sense. There's Black women on your website, Black women at your conferences, Black women paying your fucking bills. And yet there is still no protection for them. If I didn't already think that you didn't give a shit, this should be proving to me, you, and everyone else who's watching this that this is an absolute shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. Jack, if you see this, you should be ashamed. Honestly though, are these comments shocking? Not at all. Not at all. I mean, this is a person who's built their livelihood off the backs of the most disadvantaged group of people in America, so I can't say they are the standard of morality. However, I am very confident in saying, Jack Fallon, you are, in my opinion, a flaming hot human turd. Thank you. Alrighty, well, I know that was a lot. However, that is surprisingly all that I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed this deep dive. If you would like to see more videos like this, now just the siren. Like, bro, I'm gonna keep going though, because you can't keep a Black woman down. But if you would like to see more videos like this, make sure that you like this video and leave a comment. Which of this train wreck, travesty, dumpster fire was your favorite part? Was it the everyone losing money? Or was it the 99% of people failing? Or was it the pyramid-like business structure? I don't know. You tell me, Oh, was it the $50 tea pack? I don't know. It could be any of those. It could be any of them. So let me know which part really stuck with you forever. Make sure that you share this video with your friends, your family, everybody. If you know a Black person, you need to show them this so that they also don't get scammed, okay? This is for Black people to not be scammed. How about I don't know, let's just take a moment here and let's say stop taking advantage of already disadvantaged minorities. Oh my God, that would be crazy, right? Like I said, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel if you would like to see more content like this. If you're here to support other Black creators, artists, entertainment, and see the information, then make sure that you are subscribed. Follow me on my other socials. I am at Anya Braun Beauty on Instagram and at Anya Braun Foodie, ANJABRAUNFOODIE on TikTok. And of course on this channel, I would love to have 10,000 subscribers. That's like my huge goal. So if we can somehow make that happen, maybe this video will blow up. Who knows? I don't know. However, make sure that you like, subscribe, do all of that. I think that's all that I have for you here today. Maybe I forgot something, don't know. But I think that's it. So have a great day, have a great life, do what it is that you do, and follow me for more. Bye.